We're going to begin by modifying the bumper by cutting out these waffle squares within the bumper. Go ahead and line up the Invoxia adapter and make sure that it's square on the grids, and go ahead and cut out the remaining material that needs to come out until it's completely square and flush around all edges as well. Go ahead and insert the Invoxia adapter just to make sure that it fits properly. And you're going to go ahead and place that there. And then this goes in. Stays there. Up. So where the metal is, right there, just go and cut that off. Kind of pushes against the Invoxia to keep it in place, and you stick it inside the bumper like that. Alright, and so next is the MagSafe adapter. So you have to get the magnet's polarity correct. So when you install these magnets, you want to make sure that the side that is sticking to the MagSafe adapter is the same when inserted into these 4 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's where you're going to place it. So when you install it, install that one there. And then install this one here. And this one here. And this one here. And then when you put this on, make sure that it sticks and all 4 magnets attach to the MagSafe adapter like that. All 4. Once the magnets are in place, you can take the retainers and stick them in like such. Yeah. Then you want them to be pushed to the furthest corners of each waffle square. So like that. All the way over there. It's a little tricky, but you can do it. And then make sure that this rougher side on top. That. Again, the more rougher texture side, and then the magnets on the corners. And again, the rougher side. You can tell because this corner part is open. This corner part right here is open here. So that's always going to face this way, this way, this way, and this way. It's also going to be an easy way for you to remove it if you have to do a repair, or if you're moving it to a replacement bumper, because sometimes you need to replace the bumper, and you'll have to probably do the same modification. So it'll be like that. And that's it. So the next step would be to go ahead and waterproof tape this from here to here. And so this is the repair tape. I'm suggesting you use 3M clear repair tape. It is, the adhesive is not sticky, so it comes off easily. And what you want to do is just rip off enough to cover all the way off the lip. So from here, because you want to this down. You want to have it lined up right there. So it completely covers this line. And just run it all the way. That's probably a better angle. Right here. All the way. Like such. Make sure that it's on the edges of the waffles, so it's completely watertight, like that. And go ahead and cut this, and you can either just cut this with a razor blade, or again, just complete it, because no one really cares. No one's gonna see it. And then make sure that it's completely sealed. And you're gonna do that again on the other side. This line, you gotta go past over the magnets, because you don't want water to get on the magnets either, because magnets, sometimes the coating will corrode from the water. So you wanna make sure that those magnets are covered too. Might have to lift it up because you want it complete. Completely flush there. Go. Cover that up. Still having any challenges? You can peel back this part right here. It's that easy, it just comes off. The adhesive is great. This 3M tape is great. It's kind of pricey for tape, but so is your Onewheel. So is this tracker. And that's it. You're done. Again, you want to make sure that the MagSafe adapter is on right. And now we're going to test to make sure that it's working properly. Okay, now that you have your MagSafe adapter, this is it. MagSafe. Just go ahead and stick it in like such. Pop that in, and now you're good to go. All right. And then what we want to do is make sure that it's plugged in. There's a power source, and go ahead and stick it on the bottom, and make sure it lights up. So now it's charging. So now you know that it's charging. You can go ahead and put it on your board, and you're good to go. Now that you have it on, go ahead, stick it in, like such. And that's it. It might be a little snug at first. The tape should slide in just fine. And then once you're done sliding it in, go ahead and screw it in. I'll be providing security screws for this kit. So not anyone can just remove them with a regular Torx bit. Screw that in. sometimes you just want to press, make sure that it's not too tight that it activates or presses the button on the tracker. If that is the case, you have to remove some more material inside underneath the tracker, the Invoxia tracker. So that's it. And this is the removal process of the kit in case you want to switch out to a different bumper. Here's the two going down, and you want to go and make the modification. Some people will find themselves having to replace their bumper more often than it's worth it, and I understand that, but there are just some casual riders out there that don't necessarily wear out their bumper too much. So let's just slide it out like that. See, this is the button I'm saying. This actually makes the tracker alert, and that doesn't want to be so pressed that actually the button is activating. So if that's the case, you have to remove some more of the material underneath here with the chisel, or however method you find fit. But that's it. I'll show you the removal process of the magnets next. So this is the removal process of the tracker. Like if you have this waterproof tape, you want to remove it. I'm going to be including this tool, this spudger. You're going to need it when taking out the magnets. So pull this back, and if you want to reuse the tape for whatever reason, you can. This stuff is pretty resilient tape. Just go ahead and pull it all the way back so it's not in your way, like that. And then you can go ahead and just push it aside. Go in here, and here, these are the magnets. Go ahead and start at this corner, pull it out, and lift that out. And you're going to do the same thing on the others as well. Pull this out. That's good. This in here. Pull that out. Right at these corners. So corner 1, corner 2, corner 3, corner 4 is where you want to work at. To get out of that. Pull that out. Once you get that out, take one magnet out, and then pull them out. Take this out, again, use your spudger. You can pull from here, lift out. Remember, this is connected to the receiver, so be careful. I don't know how you have the receiver. You might want to put some double-sided tape on this end and put it down. It's up to you. Just make sure that it's completely lined up when you install it. Just make sure it's completely lined up. And then you always test. Like I said, you always test. So when you put the magnets back in, remember, the magnets go here, 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 and here. And remember, you have to line up the polarity with the MagSafe adapter. So make sure that these are attracting, these are attracting, these are attracting. Like that. Place them in. Such. In the respective waffle holes. Take the adapter. Make sure that it locks in. And the reason why light's solid is it's already charged 100%. So we're gonna go ahead and put these back in. A trick too is use the MagSafe adapter to manipulate the magnets, move them in the corners that they need to be in. So you would just stick that in like that, and then move that, move the MagSafe adapter underneath, and you can go ahead and put these retainers, this retainer in here, like that. Remember the texture side is up. Texture side always up. Oops. And then there's one more. I have in my hand right here. Again, use the magnet or the MagSafe adapter to manipulate the magnet inside the waffle hole. That's it. Once that's in, tape. Cover it up. Such. Again, make sure that the tape is not secure. Keeping any water